Wow, absolutely amazing.
Yes, indeed.
What
Good
a way to start a
morning.
Monday morning.
Yes, indeed. It's not an ordinary Monday. No ordinary Monday at all. We're bringing you just, you know, the kind of show that you need for this Monday to be a little bit better, you know, a little bit more Christmassy. The Royal Masters Band is here to remind you it's Christmas.
Guess what? It's Christmas Eve, guys. And that is such a good feeling. Tomorrow is the day of the birth of our Lord Jesus Christ. Well, the day we celebrate the birth of our Lord Jesus Christ.
Exactly.
And on Wake Up Nigeria, Christmas comes early. We love it. We're excited. And of course, waking up early is going to be worth it this morning, I tell you.
Okay, but first of all, let me ask, what are your plans for this year's Christmas? I hope you know that you can start your morning by hanging out with us from 7 a.m. to 8:45. Our mission, as we choose to accept, is to make sure that you begin your Christmas morning with a lot of fun. My name is Mike Mesikeno.
And I'm Yomi Okwe. It feels good to be back in your homes this morning. Since Friday. You know how it is. But we, if you have to go out, there's going to be a lot of activities.
Everybody's going out.
Everybody's going out. But yeah, if you have to go out early to the island, wherever you're going, we're online right now at tvcontinental.tv and on Facebook. So check us out at TVC Connect.
Yes, indeed. Now, my name is Titilayo Oyinso. I'm very interested in what you have to post on social media. Our social media pages are on fire right now. Please, really, you need to get there as soon as you can. Loads of giveaways. I wish we could even join, Sif. See our
It's one of the giveaways that I was interested in.
So hashtag Wake Up Nigeria. Make sure you use it whenever you send a post, a tweet, sending out your Christmas messages to everyone.
You should do that. Now, festivities are never complete without good food. We have been busy bringing you lots of different recipes to try out this period. And today on the show, after a while, we have a chef, Amaka of Amanda's Kitchen, joining us this morning with the beautiful, lovely MM. How you guys doing?
Hey. Thank you so much, Mike. That touched me deeply.
Wow.
All right, guys, good morning. How you doing? Yes, I'm so happy Chef Amaka is back.
I'm like, MM, we don't complimentary enough. Is that what it is?
Well, you know I love compliments. Like, I can't get enough of it. So, and if it's coming from Mike, I'm definitely digging that one.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
All right, so we'll go straight to this morning's highlights. It's a period of celebration and a period also to be thankful. Abiola Champ Salami will be joining us on the show to talk to us about learning how to count our blessings even when we don't have everything that we want. Really important.
And we know that the ladies will have their slay game on point this period. Regina of Radiance, I call her Radiation Makeovers, will be giving us a DIY on applying your eyeshadows.
Lovers of movies and lovers of Leonardo DiCaprio. Now, did you know the movie premiered at the cinemas this week, years ago? That and more on stories in This Week in History coming your way later on.
Should be interesting.
Can you get him out of here?
On the show as well, today we have a dance group, a group of Indian ladies. Now, it's something about Christmas, and they'll be showcasing, so you need to stick around for that.
Arriba.
All right, also motivating us this morning is Mosaku Simisola, 19 years, and the owner of the Give to Live charity organization. She will be here to talk to us about what drove her to embark on such a selfless mission.
It's always great to see kids doing great things. Vlogger, actress, social media sensation, and makeup artist Jackie Aino will be joining us for a chat as well. All right.
Yeah.
Any parties? I want to go for a party. I need a party now.
There were parties all over throughout this weekend. There were parties, so I'm not sure what it is.
I'm saying, all of us should go for at least one together. Now.
Together, right?
Yes,
oh yeah, but I'm having like a ladies' night out this weekend.
Hey, Jesus.
Yeah, no, it's just me and my friends, basically.
Hey, so I know I'm not.
I want to let loose.
I'm not among
my close friends. Yeah, that I really appreciate this year. How
close can we get? Like, we're here together every morning, so we don't understand.
I don't understand.
Okay, so these are girls that have been been through thick and thin with me.
You're not making this better.
What have we been through?
You've been
What have we
through
been
thin.
through? Fat and fat
No,
or what?
no, yeah, you've been through thin,
Okay.
not thick. Anyways, I want to a special shout out to you, Mike.
Oh.
You're one of the people that I least expected to have impacted, in my life this year.
What was happening?
Well,
Yeah,
what's
I don't
happening?
know. I just want to say thank you, Mike.
Is it
Mike reached out to me over the weekend, and I think it just your way. So yeah, like I had it just brought back a lot of memories, you know, over this
Okay.
in the last year.
You're not connecting.
With Mike, it's not connecting.
No.
okay, you're
It doesn't
not
need to,
supposed to
doesn't
get
need
it. But I just want to say thank you, Mike.
Yeah, you're
you're
welcome.
You're one
You're
of the
welcome.
special people
You're
I
welcome.
actually want to say thank
Let's
you to.
go over
You're
to the
welcome,
news. All
you're
this one
welcome.
people are doing, all
You're
this
welcome.
love will happen
This
after
is
the,
jealous.
after the show.
Yes.
What's all this love for?
All right.
Nifemi, please.
He has been on standby
Take
forever.
the news.
And is taking
Good
the news.
morning. I am Nifemi Oguntoye with the news. Public universities in Nigeria may remain locked for an indefinite time longer as the Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU, has now vowed to continue its strike until the federal government honors an agreement reached 9 years ago. Up until now, several meetings held between the striking lecturers and representatives of the federal government ended in a deadlock. At a press briefing held in Lagos yesterday, National President of ASU, Professor Abiodun Ogunyemi, announced that the university teachers have decided to continue the strike. The striking lecturers insist the federal government must implement the spirit and letters of the 2009 agreement both parties signed, as well as the resulting 2013 and 2017 memoranda of understanding if they are to return to the classroom. All the agreements make a case for the rapid transformation of Nigeria's public universities to make them efficient and globally competitive. The presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Atiku Abubakar, has described the 2019 budget proposed by President Muhammadu Buhari as flawed. In an article by his office, Mr. Abubakar said the budget proposal deliberately ignores and fails to address current realities. President Muhammadu Buhari last Wednesday presented the 8.83 trillion naira budget proposal to a joint session of the National Assembly. Mr. Abubakar, however, questions the budget and its foundation, saying it makes very generous, often wild and untenable assumptions which pose significant risks to its implementation. Now the police is leaving no stone unturned to ensure that citizens are safe during the festive season. The police in Edo, Bayelsa and Delta states have been directed to focus attention on all link roads, recreation centers, worship centers, critical infrastructure and other vulnerable and flashpoints to ensure safety of lives and property. They're also to ensure high visibility policing along the main highways, city centers and other flashpoints. They are to identify all the strategic and vulnerable points and ensure massive deployment of personnel to the areas for adequate security. And that's the news this hour. Wake Up Nigeria.
Well, it's time for us to take a look at the newspaper headlines. We're starting with The Punch. Afenifere PDP knock Osinbajo for wooing Yoruba with 2023 presidency. Tsunami kills 222, destroys houses, vehicles in Indonesia. Wow. Children sue parents, police for placing them under house arrest. Federal government hikes cost of resident permit card to $2,000. Serap asks courts to stop Darie's pay, slams Saraki. Federal government not committed to implementing agreements, says ASU. And finally, Akwa Ibom stops Buhari from using stadium for campaign. That's what we have on the cover of The Punch.
Up next is The Nation newspaper. It says, row over Osinbajo's push for Buhari in Southwest. Knocks for PDP as it accuses VP of nursing ambition. It says here, PDP kicks against extension for IG. Shoyinka says Nigeria's pride severely bruised. More on page 2. Ambode's men for Sanwo-Olu. Firm urges EFCC to release $2.8 million. ASU says strike, no threat to polls. And Olakbade wins West Africa tour. That's what we have on the cover of The Nation.
All right, let's check out the Daily Sun. PDP, APC clash over 2023 presidency. Our opposition party accuses government APC of deceiving Southeast, Southwest with succession agenda. And another writer there. Okorocha tackles Oshomole, asks APC chair to publish achievements as Edo governor. ECOWAS protocol aiding rice smuggling into Nigeria. And finally, police probe fire attack at Enugu factional APC campaign office. That's what we have on the cover of the Daily Sun.
The Guardian newspaper says pressure on INEC to admit observers in Situation Room. We will not trifle with our confidentiality, says official. It also says here how intrigues, lapses, losses caused Diamond Bank's fall. More on page 42. Army accuses Amnesty International and others of crippling fight against insurgency. Travelers lament hike in fares despite fuel surplus. And no retreat on strike. Government is insincere, says ASU. That's what we have on the cover of The Guardian.
All right, up next is the Vanguard. Buhari, Atiku jab each other over 2019 budget. Atiku, PDP should stop playing with Nigerians' lives, says Buhari. Buhari's budget will worsen Nigerians' misery, says Atiku. Boko Haram attacks village in Chibok, local government, again. And 17 killed in Zamfara. And still have a couple of stories here. 2019 polls, nobody has monopoly of violence, says Obasanjo. And 2023, best option for Igbo presidency, says Ndoma Egba. And finally, Amechi Wike's feud, root of violence in Rivers State. That's what we have on the cover of the Vanguard.
On the New Telegraph, it says Christmas, anger, frustration over 100% hike in fares. Airlines fully booked till January. Commuters lament. One way from Lagos to Owerri, Enugu, Port Harcourt costs 60,000 naira.
Wow.
Reps go on recess without salaries. That's interesting. 2023 presidency, Buhari or Shimbajo not sincere with Southeast Southwest, say PDP. VP to Nigerians, don't be deceived by empty promises. Then finally, on income tax, big banks pay 97 billion naira in 9 months as 40 million SMEs operating in Nigeria without CAC registration. Interesting. That's what we have on the New Telegraph.
Wow. 60,000 naira for one-way tickets to Owerri.
That's incredible. Incredible.
Incredible.
Okay, so maybe you might want to jog to Enugu or Port Harcourt, but
I think Tony can help you.
Yes,
achieve
maybe he
that.
can.
And he's in the garden right now waiting for us.
It keeps getting going on and on and on and on. On Wake Up Nigeria, it's show time. Christmas, Timmy. Are you ready? We are ready. Yes, so before we even go there, one ticket to healthy living. One more time, yes, it's time. Come on, let's go do this. A lot of work to do. 3 and 4. Drop there. What would have left for me? Start lunch, come on. Open up all those muscles. Get us done ready. Who say we are not going to enjoy Christmas tomorrow? Nobody, come on, down. That is, come on, let's write some alphabet. Without Superman phone. Squeeze for me. Come on, squeeze for me. Make sure you breathe in and out. Squeeze for me. One mother. Oh my God, yama fast. Don't check in. Doris, give me some. Oh yeah, I will get up. Wear your pajamas. Come on, stand up. Set. Doris, take. If you don't have dumbbell, no problem. Use your body weight for me. We're gonna stay low. No checking. Come on. Time will take us here. 20 seconds and time. Stay low and launch. Come on. Stay low and launch. Launch for me. Come on, Doris. No playing things on the Monday morning. Come on. 20 seconds. Come on. Not a ball part. This is the how to go about it. You want to get fit, this is how to go about it. And that is why you should stay in also Wake Up Nigeria. Fitness. Hey, break time, no Joro. Come on. What I do to the right or to the left? Time, no time for the weekend. Come on. 20 seconds. Who said there's no modification? You don't know what to do. You guys getting into for that's not for you. We need to work. But we're going to eat plenty. Plenty, delicious. Come on. You ready, boys? 15 down. Come on. Time. Half straight to go up. You think you need treadmill in your village? No. Come on. Time. Don't kick it. Come on. Let them see me go. Come on. I know you're already surprised. I can't do this. No problem. Come on. Keep going. Keep going. Advancement. Add the kick there. Add that strength. How we doing? Fine, darling. Go back, go back. Go back, Toast. Give back, Lord. Come on. Stand it up. Don't. Don't qualify. Is that leg burning? There's a reason for that. I'm not trying to. Stop talking. This is not joke. Sorry, I'm not trying to kill you. Give back, you know. Come on. Keep this play against fast. But no competition. We're not doing bad. 8 seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and heart rate up. Take this out. Time. Push up and jack. Come on. Push up and jack. My chairman. I know you like to have something. Add it there. Follow method movement and invest. Keep going. You're tired as well. Just do this. Come on. Break time. Break time. Christmas thing. Don't touch that tie. Because we have a lot for you. On Wake Up Nigeria. Get in, carry go. Oh yeah. Are you there?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
All right, welcome back. When you see Tony, you definitely know that fitness is ongoing. And I know it's the Christmas season. Not many of us are actually looking to keep fit, but hey, there's so much to eat. It's the Christmas season. And yes, Chef Amaka is here with us in the kitchen. And when you see Chef Amaka, you definitely know that she's always definitely going to be cooking up a storm. And this morning we are making rice and giz dodo. Yes. So for those of us who are, you know, say, not chicken, turkey, gizzard is another healthy option you can opt for. So let's talk about the ingredients quickly, Chef Amaka.
Okay. We have the plantain.
Yeah.
We have this is the water boiling for the rice.
Okay.
This is the gizzard, already seasoned. This is the spice, onion, red pepper.
So talking about spices, you're using curry
and thyme
Okay.
with a seasoning.
Okay.
Okay, this onion.
Yeah.
This red bell pepper, carrot, green bell pepper, and spring onion.
Okay, and here we have, what mixes this?
I mixed this is tatashi, shombo, and the red pepper with little tomatoes.
Oh, okay.
Very small.
Which we are, of course, using for our giz dodo.
Yes, please.
Yes, okay. Okay, so can you tell us how you season this gizzard? Because it looks really nice. It looks delicious. I'm not going to take out of it, even if I'm tempted to, but... Okay.
Okay, I just seasoned it with curry, thyme,
Okay.
little ginger, and little ginger with
And
garlic,
Okay.
and salt
All
with
right.
little seasoning.
Okay. So whilst we are waiting for our water to heat up for our rice and our plantain to fry up, let's go through the process so that people understand what it is that we are making this morning.
Okay.
For the giz dodo, everybody can boil rice.
Everybody can boil rice.
Yes.
Are you sure everybody can boil rice?
Well, just in case they can't boil rice, it's just white rice and water, basically. But I also hear that brown rice is another amazing, healthy
Yeah, it
option
is
for those
very
of you who
healthy.
are on the Fit Farm journey. Brown rice, but they're quite expensive compared to white rice. But
You can do ofada rice.
yeah, alfada rice,
Basmati.
and basmati. Another
Very well,
basmati too is expensive for those of us who are cutting
fee,
costs. Okay, so let's go through the process for the giz dodo.
Okay, once I'm done with the frying of the plantain,
Yeah.
I'll fry the gizzard. I've already chopped it,
Yeah,
diced
bits.
in cube form.
I
Yes,
see that.
yeah, so that all of them will have the same shape. If you notice, the carrot, the green pepper, all of them have the same square shape. Okay, you can choose to do any shape, either rectangular, any shape that you wish to do, but I prefer a square shape. Okay, then I'll fry the gizzard.
Okay.
Once it's fried, not so dried, just make it brownish, golden brown.
Okay.
Then you set it aside, heat your oil, put your onion, curry, thyme, pour your pepper. Once it's a bit dried, then
You
pour.
add your vegetables.
No, the vegetables should come last because it has to be crunchy.
crunchy.
Yeah,
Oh,
it has to be
okay.
crunchy. Then you add the gizzard that you've already fried. Then stir together. Add your fried plantain.
Okay.
Then you can now pour your vegetables.
Oh,
it's very
okay.
easy.
Yeah, it's very easy actually. And we want to be a part of your Christmas recipe, guys. So what are you making this Christmas? What's that fantastic meal that you're making this Christmas? We don't want jollof rice and fried rice. We want something different, you know, because we've given you array of different recipes since January, guys. Impress us on our social media pages. Send us pictures, send us images. Let us know what you're making this Christmas, what you're cooking up in your kitchen. We want to be a part of it as much as we want you to be a part of what we are making here in the kitchen. So you see what you see where I'm going with that? Yeah, basically. So yeah, send us pictures, you know, on our social media pages, on Instagram, Twitter. You know, let us know what you're making this Christmas season. Are you making gisdodo? Are you making rice? You know, today everybody's the rush this Christmas season for food items is not been easy.
It's expensive.
And they're expensive.
Very expensive.
And we've also been teaching you how to farm, people. So if you've not been farming, I can't believe I just did that. No, but seriously, guys, like if you've not been farming, this is the right time to go and get your farming gear on, you know, and start to cultivate and plant so that in 2019, you say, buy too expensive food items because you have them in your backyard, right? Yes. So our water is ready. Heating up already.
Yes, let me bring the rice.
Okay. So, guys, just in case you're just joining us, we are making white rice and gisdodo. Yeah. We are prepping you up for the Christmas season. And we'll go on a quick commercial break. People, stay with us. Wake Up Nigeria continues in a bit.
Welcome. Wake Up Nigeria is back. Now, Simisola Mosaku is the brainchild behind the Give to Live charity organization. So Give to Live is the name of the organization, and she's 19 years old. Am I right? 19 years old. Now, the aim is to improve the educational system of kids in public schools and orphanages. But this 19-year-old is not done yet. Now, she has visions of being able to help the elderly and the widowed by providing them with food items, medical checkups, and of course, medication and drugs. Thank you so much for coming to the studio to talk to us.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so you know, this is the Christmas season. We think of this as the season of giving and all that. But for you to put together a whole charity, it feels a lot deeper. Obviously, it didn't just start. Tell us about the journey. Tell us how you started this.
Okay, I started January.
Okay.
The plan was
January this year?
Yes.
Okay.
The plan was to celebrate my birthday, but then I ended up resuming before my birthday. Okay. So when I got to school, I told my friends about it, like, okay, during summer, I think I would like to celebrate my birthday during summer, like, again.
Okay.
Then they were like, okay, sure, no problem. I told some of my friends, I told my parents about it since I was at home, and they were like, no problem. So when I got to school, myself and my roommates, we started planning, and along the line, because I make use of my phone a lot, so then I found about Charity with Arts. She had an outreach, I think.
With arts?
Yes.
Okay.
She had an outreach in 2017 where she had like an art competition and stuff, and I'm like, okay, how about we throw a party for these kids, then teach them different crafts, designs and arts, donate books, foods. Then we started calling out for donations. People actually, like, I found out people...
They came on board?
Yes.
But you know, you haven't told me exactly how the idea to start a charity even came to be. It doesn't just happen overnight. Something must have happened that triggered that idea.
My mom also has a charity fund. Like, my mom has a foundation.
Okay.
So I usually go on outreaches with her, and then I found out, like, okay, I think I would like to do this. But then I wasn't ready to actually start my own yet. So along the line, when I started planning, okay, my birthday, then I decided, okay, it's never, like, why don't I just start now? There's nothing stopping me. So I decided to go for it. And right now, I think I have about 105 volunteers under my organizations.
105 volunteers? And
yes.
They just came on their own? Did you call for volunteers? Or?
No, like, when people see posters for donations, I know, they just text me normally, like, okay, hi, please, can I be part of this? And then I decided, okay, why don't I?
Okay, tell us a story of a particular person you've been able to help and how you were able to help them.
okay, my first outreach was to Little Saints Orphanage.
Okay.
We decided to call out for donations for books, craft. Then we taught them different crafts and designs like origami art, tassel earrings making, then infinity knot bracelets, where you make use of shoelace. Because since they are kids, we need to teach them things that, like, they can find the materials easy to get and, like, make things out of it.
You're making this sound very rosy, like it was very easy to start. You know, I know there must have been challenges. Yeah. Tell us about some of the challenges you had.
It was really, really hard getting sponsors. For now, since I started, I've had just one sponsor.
Okay.
And, like, to me, I feel it's just the youths that have been able to help for now. Okay. Like, I think I need to set my grounds before a company will be able to say, okay, yeah, she has done this, she has done that, so she has given me reasons why I should, like, help our organizations. So far, it's just little help from the volunteers, my parents, my family members,
friends,
yes, and my friends.
You know, that is how charities and organizations start. You know, it starts, you know, from little. But you're 19, right?
Yes.
So has anybody ever talked about the fact that you're so young, you know, when you're talking to them about the organization? What did they say?
Some people are always like, why don't I wait till I graduate? So like, I've already started, like, I already know I'm established, I'm on my own. And then some are like, oh, wow, you're actually doing a really nice thing.
So are they more positive or more naysayers?
Funny how, I think they are more positives.
Okay. Which school are you in?
Babcock University.
What are you studying?
Microbiology.
Okay, so microbiology doesn't feel like that kind of course that, you know, was going to leave you a lot of time to continue this. Have you thought of a plan to keep this going, even if you're busy working?
Yes.
What do you have?
For instance, when I was in school this semester, I had my volunteers do the whole planning and stuff. I just told them the idea of, okay, because we had a fundraiser for our project that is coming up in January. We plan on doing like a back-to-school program for kids in an orphanage and public school. So like we had a fundraiser where people came in writing materials. So like that kind of thing, it was my volunteers that planned the whole thing.
So you didn't have to actually be there.
Yes.
That sounds amazing. It sounds like you've got something very solid happening here. All I'm going to do is tell you to keep pushing, keep going. And of course, we at Wake Up Nigeria will do as much as we can to, you know, keep encouraging you. Thank you so much, Simisola, for coming to tell us the story.
Thank you very much for having me.
Well, it is the season of giving. If you haven't thought of who or what to give this season, you still have a bit of time, Today is the day that gifts are all sent out. And, well, hey, we have a performance for you coming up next. That's our gift to you right now on Wake Up Nigeria. Mike is right there.
All right. Okay, I am here this lovely Christmas Eve morning. Christmas Eve with these beautiful ladies. Hello, how you doing? Okay, and the instructor. Let's get to meet you and get to. They've told me the names, but I can't pronounce it, so let me just respect myself. How you doing? Good morning,
Again, good morning, my brother.
Okay.
I would greet you with a special greeting called Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Okay, so
it means I'm peace.
Okay, Om
but
Shanti.
you can pronounce my name.
Okay,
and that's Olamide.
Olamide.
Yeah.
You have a Nigerian name.
You do have
that's
a Nigerian.
nice. That's nice. So talk to us about this group. What are you guys all about?
We all are about a university, and we have 21 wings where we do a lot of services. The children's wing is one of such a group, and it's been there since 84 years. And the headquarters is in the north of India. And so here we have been since 30 years. And we speak about the matters of mind and counseling, about the problems that are with mind and relationships and all. So this year, 2018, from ILS Indian Language School, as the school has closed because of the Christmas period, and then so that the children have come for this program camp. And they are part of the children's camp. They are the adult part. There's a kids part, so there are three ages. So right from 2 years onwards, they learn how to charge the water, how to charge the food, and how to really have that inner peace and calmness of mind, and they have that inner dialogue. They learn all those things in the university.
All right, so now we're going to have a Christmas performance from them.
She is Sushmita. She's a school student. She is Vedita. Say hi. She is she's doing her 11th, and she is Sister Meenal.
All right.
And she is Sujata.
All right, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so there you are. You've got to meet them.
Move on, Feliz Navidad.
All right. Okay, so let's see that performance now from them. All right.
Navidad, feliz Navidad, próspero año y felicidad.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Próspero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Próspero año y felicidad.
I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart.
One.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad, feliz Navidad, próspero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad, feliz Navidad, feliz Navidad, feliz Navidad, próspero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Próspero año y felicidad.
Feliz Navidad, feliz Navidad, feliz Navidad, feliz Navidad, próspero año y felicidad.
I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart.
Feliz Navidad, feliz Navidad, feliz Navidad, próspero año y felicidad.
All right.
As you can see, we're sharing
What?
one Christmas hat
Yummy.
from your head to mine.
Wow, really? So one of these Christmas hats has gone missing. Whoever it was that took it, Merry Christmas to you.
Don't let us.
Merry Christmas.
Don't let us pull a Mariah right now on the show.
Wow, in-house joke. But it's interesting, talking about things that have happened in the past. It's time for This Week in History.
Yes, indeed.
First up, the earliest recorded Christmas celebration. That date, 25th of December, 352 AD
Wow.
was the first recorded date of Christmas being celebrated on December 25th. Now, during that time of the Roman Emperor Constantine, now he was the first Christian Roman emperor. Now, a few years later, the Pope Julius I officially declared that the birth of Jesus would be celebrated on the 25th of December. So that was the first time they put up evergreen trees. They couldn't put lights in it, but they put decorations in it. They used to put up manger displays. And
That's a
things
really
like
long
that.
time ago. That's over 1,500, I mean, almost 1,800 years ago.
352 AD.
Wow,
That was
wow.
when it was first celebrated on December 25th.
All right. This week in history, specifically today, December 24th,
Yeah.
Silent Night, the hymnal and
Yeah.
also the carol that we all know was written. Now, Joseph Moore was a priest and minister to the common people. He wrote the poem Silent Night, words that soon came to be seen as a symbol for peace and hope in a time of despair. 2 years later, on Christmas Eve, 1818, Joseph Moore and Franz Xaver Gruber combined melody and lyrics for the first time to create a carol that would be sung by the entire world. And for 200 years, the song has been regarded as a Christmas message of peace to the whole world.
Should we sing it? Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright. Okay, that's
Well, we should have found like,
yeah, I tried to find something really old.
even if it was a soundtrack that we could use.
All of them were so new. I couldn't find something from way back there. But I'll do better next time, I promise. December 25th, 1606 was the first known performance of William Shakespeare's tragedy, King Lear. Now, before the court of King James I, it was performed at Whitehall in London. Now, William Shakespeare is known for his plays, or was known for his plays, but this one depicted the gradual descent into madness of King Lear himself, after he disposes of his kingdom by giving 2 bequests to 2 of his 3 daughters, egged on by their continual flattery. Now, it brought tragic consequences for the eldest, and well, it was about them declaring their love for their father over and over again.
Yeah.
But they kept flattering him over and over, trying to get things from him, and then everything just
came
descended.
crashing down.
It was terrible. That was the first tragedy I actually ever read. I had never actually read a tragedy in the full sense of the word.
Yeah.
And that was when I understood what the definition of tragedy, actually was.
Well,
Yeah.
for me, it was Macbeth.
Macbeth.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was my first, tragedy as a play that I read.
Oh, goodness me.
Anyway, so this week in history, on December 25th, that's on Christmas Day, 2013, The Wolf of Wall Street, starring Leonardo DiCaprio and Jonah Hill, is released. And The Wolf of Wall Street premiered in New York City on the 25th of December 2013. And the film was the first to be released entirely through digital distribution. It was a major commercial success, grossing more than $300 million worldwide during its theatrical run to become Scorsese's highest grossing film and the 17th highest grossing film of 2013. The film had 5 nominations at the 86th Academy Awards ceremony: Best Picture, Best Director, and Best Adapted Screenplay, as well as Best Actor and Best Supporting Actor nominations for Leonardo DiCaprio and Jonah Hill, respectively.
Jordy, look what you got here. Look at this, $26,000.
Do you know how difficult it is to perform a scene like that?
Yeah, it was amazing. And they
felt
both got
really
nominations
Yes,
for
they
Best
did.
Actor and Best Supporting
sir.
Actor as well. Very nice. Very
Really
excellent.
great movie.
Yeah.
So we would like to remind you about our giveaways. It is Christmas and it's all about giving. And
I think the announcements are going to be made tomorrow, the winners from the Palms shopping mall campaign that we had, and also some other
so the
giveaways that we're going to have on the
gifts
show.
from the Palms were, I know there was a blender there, there was a pressing iron, then there was a TV set, an LED TV set.
LED TV,
Yeah.
and then also
Was it perfume? Was it perfume?
yeah, there was some perfumes from
Yeah.
Essenza,
What?
contact lenses.
Oh, from Visions. I remember that now.
There's someone else who's giving out a T-shirt or something like that. So lots of stuff. So use the hashtag #WakeUpNigeria. Go on our social media platforms and follow the instructions there. I don't know if we still have the short video that we took last week, just explaining the various things that we're supposed to.
But something else interesting happened last week, and it's still on now. If you use our hashtag #WakeUpNigeria, now you could be the one coming to taste the food in the kitchen on Christmas Day. We had a question that we put out there.
Oh yeah.
We asked.
Maybe we should do that again. Put the question out again. Now tomorrow, of course, is Christmas Day.
Yes,
and
indeed.
We want one of our viewers to come check it out. Okay.
So the question was, who was the host that has cooked in the kitchen, right? 5 of the most, frequent chefs that have come for Wake Up Nigeria.
Yeah.
And what was the final one? I've lost it. I've lost it.
Okay, wait, which one?
Let's take the video
host
while we
that has-
remember.
Yeah.
Let's take the clip of what we were doing while we remember.
We are still right here at the Palms in the heart of Lagos, Visions Opticals. Now, we spoke to you about those contact lenses. Slay Mamas, get out of here. We're talking about medicated contact lenses, but then that's not the only thing you can get from Visions Opticals. There's quite a lot. And I've got Vanessa here in the house. Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Morning. So, Vision Opticals, what is Vision Opticals all about?
Okay, Visions Opticals is an optical store located at the Palm Shopping Mall. We have an eye clinic that caters to our customers' eye needs, and we also have a wide collection of lovely frames, from optical frames to sunglasses, and we deal with the best brand of lenses.
So the contact lenses you're giving away, are they medicated ones or the ones for the slim mamas?
Well, I guess you have to come to the store to find out, but yes, their contact lenses are available, and yes, we're doing a giveaway.
There's also a gift voucher for you, our viewers watching us every single day. So you get a 5,000 naira gift voucher, and you come into any of the Diva accessory store and you pick out any item worth 5,000 naira.
I know you guys are doing a giveaway. Can you tell us about the giveaway?
The giveaway, basically, we try to do something that would fit everybody.
Okay.
So something for a guy, a bracelet, something for a lady, a earring, and the last one is generic. It's a fridge magnet.
You want to win this, you want to win this. So yeah, Jibi Lagos, any of this, wonderful.
A Christmas gift from us, which is going to be one of these items.
Wow. We're right here in the game live Wake Up Nigeria. Now this is an LG LED 20-inch TV we're giving out. It's a giveaway. Now very simple. Now this is what you do. Go on social media, most especially on Twitter. Let us know why you want this.
Why do you need this?
Now use the hashtag Wake Up Nigeria. Now that is very important. Hashtag Wake Up Nigeria. Just tell us why you want this, and then you have to tag the game. You have to tag the game on their social media handle. You have to tag Spa. Yeah, exactly. Not just a TV. Scan Frost Dry Iron. Also, now this is very wonderful. I need an iron in my life. An extra iron. An extra iron in my life. Okay, and then this one. Can I blend smoothies with this, MM? I need to ask you. Can I do smoothies with this one?
Yes, you can.
This is powerful.
Yes.
So I can do smoothies with this, right? So yeah, this is a higher chemical blender. It's also one of the things that the game is giving out. So wonderful, wonderful giveaways.
We are at this Essenza store, people, and we want to make you smell nice.
So they're giving away 2 perfumes, right? Beautiful, wonderful perfumes here.
So you get to win any of these perfumes, people. Any of them. Just watch the show. Tell us why you want to smell good this Christmas season.
Why do you want to smell good?
Why do you want to smell good?
All right, looks nice, looks nice.
Yeah,
all the things
loads
that-
of goodies.
Loads of stuff to give away.
I'm still
So just,
beefing MM and Mike for that, you know. They had so much fun there. It's so
unless they were
fun.
giving secret goodie bags and gifts, I'm not
Didn't
sure.
you see the love this morning during our banter? Didn't you see the love? I don't know what that love was
All
about.
that chemistry we had going there. Yeah, we saw
What's
it.
going on?
We saw it.
But I think we should find a way to give each other gifts, you know, this season. You know,
We should. What are you guys doing in the kitchen?
Yeah.
No, really. You guys
Mike
said
and
we should
MM are
come to the
hanging out in
kitchen,
the
so
kitchen.
yeah.
I just came to ensure that everything is going on
well
optimally.
So guys, just in case you don't know, Mike has been stealing our plantain and stealing bits of our gizzard. So just in case it's not enough for the guests, you know who's taking out of it is Mike. Because I don't know why he's in the kitchen.
I'm just here to ensure
Mike,
that
why
everything's
are
going
you
on fine.
Mike, we have to call security for Mike at this
You
point.
rest assured that everything
Security.
is going on well. I'm just
We need to bundle him
you
out
rest
of
assured.
here.
See,
Just
look
in
at
case
now.
we are making rice and gives to the people, and our rice is boiling up, almost ready, guys. Don't pay attention to Mike; he's not here. Yes. So, and our tomato puree is almost ready, right? Yeah. So that's gonna be ready in a bit. we are about to scintillate and make your kitchen spicy this
By the way,
holiday season.
By the way,
Go
do you
away
guys
from here.
love that performance by the Indian kids?
Yeah, it was
Lovely.
nice.
Yeah, the performance
I'll
was
just
really
do
good.
this.
It was really good.
You know what?
I liked it.
I'm
Yeah, we
getting hungrier by the second, you know, and the fact that Mike is there is giving me anxiety. We have to
Who's
go
doing this one now?
we have to take this break so that I can go and get him out of that kitchen.
Yeah, there's so much more to come on Wake Up Nigeria. Don't go anywhere. It's well, it's not a holiday, but you know.
It is a holiday. Stay with us. You need a band like that to help you feel in that Christmassy Igbadun mood.
Yeah,
Yes,
so what's your
Igbadun
favorite
mood.
Christmas song, actually, guys?
Which one?
What's
So I
your
have-
favorite Christmas song?
Oh, okay.
So I have I have two kinds of Christmas songs. So there's the worldly one. Then
Secular one, you mean?
the worldly. Then the church one. The church one obviously is Joy to the World because it's a joyful song and it's beautiful and everybody just wants to. Then the other one is it's the most wonderful time.
How is that worldly? I don't understand.
Because it doesn't say anything about Jesus. It's just
It's Christmas. I mean,
I actually like the Drummer Boy one.
Drummer Boy.
Me and my drum, that Drummer Boy one, that one.
So Asians.
That one. No, but that one, it's the way many people have created so many different
Very
remakes
nice.
of the song, but it always follows the same rhythm, the same, and it just, I don't know, it's just something about
Once you
that
hear
Drummer
it, you
Boy
just know,
song.
you know, it just
Oh,
gives you
such
the
a
feeling
great
of Christmas.
song.
And there are plenty. There are very plenty. But if there was one I could pick now, I think I had a song at the Carol in 2006 or so. That was Oh Holy Night, but not the regular one, you know. Oh Holy Night was Joe Pace and the Colorado Mass Choir. They have a different version of Oh Holy Night. It's something else. You hear that thing, your brain will just start to be resetting. You understand? But then, of course, when it comes to traditional Christmas songs, it has to be Gloria and Excelsis Deo.
Oh.
That when you get correct orchestra and all those choir there, just hit the thing for you. You have entered correct setting.
Oh, dear
Because I
me.
wasn't exactly feeling the Christmas, and then this morning on my way to the office, I was listening to this beautiful collection of Christmas songs. You know, it really just set the tone for me, set the mood for me. I was really loving it. And then there's this Mary, did you know? There's just been, you know,
Over
oh
and
man,
over.
like that's my
Man,
favorite Christmas
that
song
song
right
get
now.
the-
Nicole
I'm really loving
Mullen.
that song.
I don't know whether Nicole Mullen was the first person to
I don't know who was
do that
before
song.
me, who
But
the
her
original
version
artist.
Long
is
before her.
stuck.
Long before her.
It's stuck, you know, because her voice just has this really
Yeah,
amazing
but
melody.
I actually
While I
love
was on the radio, I used to do it every year, back-to-back Christmas songs throughout
How is
December.
it that I'm just hearing it for the first time this year?
Oh, no.
It's very strange. Now, chances are that as long as we live, there will always be that thing, or maybe a number of things that we want and we do not get. And there are also plenty others that we will eventually get or accomplish or achieve. Abiola, the champ, Salami, is here to talk to us about counting our blessings and finding happiness with what we have, no matter how little, especially during this Christmas season. As we approach the new year, people are thinking about, looking through the year from January to December. What have I achieved? Did I get everything I wanted? I had this long list of things that I wanted this year. And maybe I wanted a car or my own house. I wanted to get married. I wanted to pass my exam. Maybe I'm writing my CFA or ICANN for the 5th time. So a lot of things that lots of people wanted to achieve. Some achieved some, others, maybe failed here and there and all of that. why is it still important to be thankful?
It's important to be thankful. It's important to be grateful because, one, we have breath in our nostrils. And that is very important. No matter what you've not achieved, the fact that you are still alive and well, it means you can properly position yourself to the future and look at how to even make life better for yourself. So it is a time to be grateful. It's a time to show gratitude. It's a time to be thankful. You know, somebody was saying to me 2 days ago that he lost a lot of money and was complaining. And while he was complaining, a third person joined us and was talking about the loss of a good friend who had made a lot of money in the course of the year. And then so we turned that to a conversation that, okay, here you are complaining about what you've not made this year. Here this gentleman comes to tell us about somebody who made a fortune in the year, but it's no more alive. So it's important to be grateful. The fact that we have breath in our nostrils and we're still alive, we should be grateful. And this is what I think about showing gratitude. Gratitude helps us to make sense of our past. It helps us to bring peace for today. Then also it creates a vision for tomorrow. Now make sense of the past because there are things you've achieved. I mean, if you want to look at it very well, the year has not been all bad, but we have a way of exaggerating things, you know, and so 2 things went bad, but there are other things that you should be grateful for. One is breath in your nostrils. When you think well, you can be more thankful.
Now, one of the things that I know people, it's easy for most people is when they say, I'm grateful to God, or I'm thankful to God for, like you said, having breath in my nostrils. But being thankful to other people is more difficult because sometimes you might say, my uncle should have done more for me, or this person could have, you know, you understand. So that's more difficult than just being thankful to a God that you cannot see. So how do we ensure that we're also thankful to people as well?
Okay, great. Now it's important for all of us to know that nobody owes us anything.
Right.
You know, not your father, not your uncle. And so if they've supported you in a way, it is important to be thankful to them. You know, this is a time to do away with entitlement mentality that most people have. So it's important to be thankful, to appreciate people who have contributed something to your life. It's may not been that they've given you $100 million, but they've said a good word about you. They've supported you. They've encouraged you in a way. It's good that you appreciate them, be thankful to them this period. And, you know, because of pride, it's human nature to want to feel that whatever you achieved it on your own.
Yes.
But it is not possible for you to have achieved whatever you've achieved on your own. So there are people that supported you as a boss, your team members, you know, as the man in the house, your wife and your children, and even as the wife, your husband and your children, your siblings. I mean, be thankful to people. 2 weeks ago, we had a program, and at the end of that program, I told everybody in the audience to rise. I told all my team members to sit, and I told all the audience members to turn around and applaud the people on the team. And so somebody asked me later on that, why would you have to do something like that? I said, because this thing that happened, it is less of me, it is more of them that made it happen. And the kind of zest that these people experience by appreciating them, I mean, I'm still repeating the ROI on that, the return on the investment on that. So it's important to appreciate people. And not, you said something about my uncle could have done much. Please, entitlement mentality, let's reduce that now. But be thankful for those who have made the year grand for you.
Right. All right, so let's talk about practical steps. Like I said, you know, it's easy for you to go to church and say, or, you know, wherever and say, look, I'm thankful, or this is my Thanksgiving offering, and all of that. And so that's easy to do. But for people, again, what are the practical steps that we can take to show gratitude?
Okay, so somebody has supported you in the year, somebody has helped you in the year, buy a gift. Right? And when we talk about buying gifts, I'm not also saying that you should go and spend all your income on buying a gift. You know, just look for something thoughtful, something that you think the person would need and send to the person. For the most part, gifts is not about the value of that gift in terms of monetary value. It's about the value you place on that person that is receiving the gift. And people, no matter how highly placed, people like to collect gifts. People like to receive gifts. Right. When you give somebody a gift, it shows that you are thinking of that person. It shows that you appreciate the person. And even if you don't have all the money to buy something tangible, a 4 Naira SMS could do. And please, nobody should do copy and paste SMS because I'm used to this.
Yeah.
When I send out messages in the morning, or maybe on the Christmas day, for example,
5 p.m.,
by
it'll
5
come back
p.m.
to
also
you.
it comes back to me. And, it comes back to me edited, with another person's name on it. But don't do that. Just think about the recipients of this message. Send something thoughtful and make sure you're intentional. The words that you put in it, not just copy and paste, just to show appreciation. So if you have the money to buy gifts, please go ahead and do it. If you don't, just make sure you send something thoughtful.
Yeah, one of the questions that I've always wanted to, I think it will also be on the minds of a lot of people is, how do I maintain a lifestyle of gratitude? Because it's this season of Christmas. It's easy because everybody's getting text messages from everybody. Oh, thank you for a glorious 2018. Thank you, you made my year, and things like that. Even on Instagram, social media, everybody's being thankful. But going into January, February, March, how do I ensure that I'm continuously expressing gratitude, not just to people, to God, everything that I need to do. Just having that lifestyle of thankfulness.
Good. A song comes to mind, but we edit the song.
Yeah.
It is important to know that the world does not revolve around us. The world doesn't revolve around you as an individual. So whatever goal that you have set or that you have achieved, there's nothing like a self-made human being. Nobody is self-made. It's just a result of pride when people say they are self-made because somebody helped, somebody opened the door for you somewhere, somebody probably drove you to where you are now, somebody did something for you to help you to get into the place that you are at the moment. So the way to maintain a lifestyle of gratitude is to always know that it is all about people helping me. It's all about people working together to achieve something great together. It is not just about you. The world doesn't revolve around you. And it's not, and we should not be self-centered. We should not be selfish. We should not be self-conceited, thinking that it's all about me and me and me and me. No. In fact, the least words we should be using going into 2019, words like I, me, myself, we want to do away with it.
Yeah.
We want to be more open to people. We want to use the words like we, right, just to show that it is not just about you. And if you think that you are pursuing things alone and you are alone doing things alone, you are still not the only one, because there will be somebody somewhere that is opening the door for you. You may not get all that you want, but you are getting some things. And it's important to appreciate God and to be grateful to the people around you as well.
Right. I love it. I mean, this conversation is really, it's the kind of conversation that we're having that lots of people need, because they just feel, maybe I should start counting my blessings. Maybe I should start looking at areas where I should be more grateful. More grateful to my children, for instance, or more grateful to my wife or my husband or whatever. Now, as we round off, let's talk about the year 2018. The fact that people are trying to find a balance. You had a conversation with your friend where he was talking about the fact that he lost money, and then somebody else came and talked about the fact that they lost a friend. How do you create a balance with what you have achieved in a year and what you might have lost and still be thankful at the end of the day?
Okay, so we achieve some things, we don't achieve some things. For what we achieved, let us be thankful and be grateful. For the things we don't achieve, let us look at the lessons from it. It's not just enough to say that I lost money. It's not just enough to say that I lost my health. Why did this happen? What are those things that I could have done right that I did not do right? And you see, what makes life beautiful is the fact that as we are grateful, we're also learning lessons as well. That's why somebody said the illiterates of the 21st century will be about those that can neither read nor write, but people that cannot learn, relearn, and unlearn. So the things that we did not achieve, right, so what went wrong such that we don't repeat it in the new year. But we need to constantly be grateful for the things that we achieve. You see, when we are grateful, it opens up our mind to be more creative. When we are not grateful, it blocks our mind and we're not creative. So the more thankful we are, the better the life that we live.
Wow, Abiola Chamsalami, it's always amazing when you join us on the show to talk to us about these really, really important things. They don't look important on the surface of it, but when we do talk, it's really great.
Thank you.
And Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you too.
If we don't see you again before next year.
Before next year.
I'm hoping that we will.
And Happy New Year, by the way, as well, in case we don't.
All right, we're heading to the garden now, where, of course, CT is on standby with our band.
Yay! I love that. I love being able to do that. We're in the garden once again this morning, and we're with the Royal Masters band from the Royal Master School Orchestra, right?
The orchestra big band.
Orchestra band. You're very welcome, Mr. Sunday, right?
Thank you, yes.
All right, please tell us how many people are from the band today?
We are 27 in number at the moment.
27. Yes. Amazing, amazing. And we've been feeling your music all day. Are you feeling the Christmas, everybody?
Yeah, we do.
All right. Now, you're very welcome, Mr. Sunday. I want to feel everybody's music. I want to feel everything. Mr. Sunday, please, let's, I know you have your trumpet now. You're set to play for us. Yeah. Why not step back in line? And I'm hoping we can feel each of you individually. Yeah? Let's pull this in here. Fantastic. Give me some drums, yeah?
Welcome back, people. Let's wake up Nigeria. And joining us on the couch this morning is Jackie Aino. She's a professional makeup artist turned YouTube star. Her passion to teach and inspire has gained her a loyal and thriving fan base over the years.
Her YouTube channel, which was started out of frustration due to the lack of colored women, can be seen as the rocket that launched her into fame. And of course, that's one of the reasons why she's here this morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me. I'm excited.
How are you doing?
How are you guys doing this early in the morning?
You know, someday I want to be a big YouTube star, causing controversy, making all the money and all of that.
Be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you wish for.
Yeah, but first of all, I need to say congratulations on being the Influencer of the Year award.
Thank you.
That's
Thank you so much.
Deal.
Shout out to WWD.
Yeah, it's a huge deal. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, so yeah.
Yeah, so we're talking about
YouTube star.
yes. I say someday I want to be that big, make all the people talk about me, controversy, just make some noise and make some money also.
Oh Lord.
Let's walk through how does someone become you in that particular regard.
So, how to make money or how to be a YouTuber?
Both.
Okay. Well, let's talk about how to be a successful YouTuber because everyone's a YouTuber now.
Yeah.
You know? That was not shade at all.
No, I'm a YouTuber, so please, throw all the shade.
You know,
I just started
I feel like one thing that I always tell people, no matter what genre you're in, what category you're in, is look, okay, there's like gotta be, I don't know, maybe 1 billion people on YouTube now. I don't know what the numbers are. There's a lot of people on YouTube. And I always tell people, like, it's not necessarily what you're bringing to the table, it's how you're bringing it. Like, I have a channel that talks about makeup. Arguably, we can say it's not rocket science, you know, it's not rocket science. Everyone's doing that, and a lot of people, for the most part, already know how to do their makeup. So I don't really feel like I'm offering anything revolutionary compared to what other people are doing, but I'm being myself, I'm making it myself, I don't take it serious, I make it approachable, and I feel like that's why people enjoy watching my videos. Now, obviously, you're gonna get the occasional social commentary and things that are relevant to being a dark-skinned Black woman living in the US and how that relates to colorism and some of the things that I've faced in the beauty world. But, you know, you just have to, like, seriously, this is gonna sound so lame and cliche, but like, be yourself and bring something that no one else is doing.
I like that.
How do you deal with the pressure?
Oh my God, there's an incredible amount of pressure from like so many sides, because I feel like people want me to be like the 24-hour like broadcast of like every negative thing that happens to like Black women. And it's like, you guys, like I can only handle so much, you know, like I also have to like use my platform for some good, you know, like what good would it be if you just got all the negative trash talk of me calling out brands and canceling people, and you know, I feel like people don't want to see that, you know, like I think there has to be a good balance of, you know, putting other, you know, Black-owned brands on, or other people of color-owned brands. Like and I feel like I do a pretty good job at balancing that, like, that keeping it real to like having fun. So, you know, it's a fine line.
All right, great stuff. Talking about makeup, there's so many makeup tutorials on YouTube, you know, that makes one wonder that, okay, it's because the competition is so stiff, it's so stifled. Everyone literally knows how to do their makeup. Do you sometimes feel that makeup artists will go extinct at some point?
First of all, I don't even believe in the word competition. Because you're competing with yourself, you're working against yourself, you're improving upon yourself. So if you really think about it, when you're truly, essentially really doing that, you're not worried about what anyone around you is doing at all. Just do what you enjoy doing and bring to the table something that you feel is of value. When you do that, you're not even thinking about like, oh, that's what they're doing. Okay, cool. Maybe there may be some trendy things that you can hop onto, but it's never gonna be like, oh my God, I can't keep up. Like, I don't feel like I can't keep up. I can't keep up. I feel like I'm doing whatever the heck I want to do now, and I'm enjoying it.
You know, I've watched a few of your makeup tutorial videos,
And what do you think?
No, they're amazing, especially the highlights and then the contouring one.
We love
we love those ones.
We love the highlighter.
I would like to see. I actually learned a few.
Oh.
Yeah, highlights and contouring from, you know, your page. And it's, how do you keep up with, you know, all the trends? Because your new makeup trends that come up every single year.
Honestly, I would say it's a lot of my followers that are like sending them to me. I watch a lot of videos too. You would think that this is my job and I'd be like over it when I'm not filming, but I genuinely enjoy watching a lot of videos too. So whatever shows up in my news feed, or oh, what are people doing? Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's fun. That's entertaining. I get so distracted easily that like I too I'm kind of like on that rat race of like, okay, what's next? What's, you know, what's new? But there's always going to be something new. There's always going to be something trending. There's always going to be new brands emerging to talk about. People love watching reviews on my channel too. So they like seeing, you know, like, oh, can you test out this new collection from NARS? Tell us the tea on this new Too Faced palette. So
you
that's
got
really
a lot
popular
of cosmetics as well.
Yes, so it's not even just like the application side. It's like the reviewing and like talking about the new products and you know, like sharing my opinion on things.
So how does money come in?
Oh, I'm
important.
eating just fine. I'm eating just fine. It's amazing. I think I realized this was like really like a big deal. The first time, actually technically it was the second time I came to Nigeria. It was in 2014. And I told my dad I was coming to speak at Social Media Week. Did you guys remember when that? Do they still do it?
Yes.
Yes, very,
They had one this year.
It was pretty big event back then, and that was 4 years ago. So that was my first time coming to Nigeria as an adult. And then I told my dad, and he was like, oh, you're going to Nigeria? I was like, yeah, you know, this YouTube thing kind of paid off, you know? kind of a little something, something.
If it wasn't, if you weren't making money from it, would you still be doing it?
No.
So
no, I take that. I would. I would.
Okay.
However, I couldn't just live on that alone. Like that, no, absolutely not.
What else would you be doing?
But I'll tell you why I answered the way that I answered.
Okay.
When you see the amount of hate we get when you see just the negativity, it's like there has to be some light at the end of the tunnel. Money, I'm not saying is the only thing, but is it wonderful? Absolutely. Is it helpful? Yes. But I think that one thing is the money alone isn't fulfilling, but the hate comments that you will get makes it really tough. And I think that a lot of people don't realize that until they become a YouTuber and they're like, oh, this is really hard. And I can't quit my job because I can't, you know, like I can't just do YouTube. And then they start to realize like, oh, like I wish more people did it so they could kind of see, they would respect it a little bit more, you know, because then they would understand like this isn't just something that you quit your day job and do in hopes of like, you know, getting coin. It's not a quick cash. And there is a lot of negativity to deal with, and it's a lot of work. It really is.
Are you sure that's not because of the particular niche you chose to bother on?
I think that has a lot to do with it too.
That has something to do with
I think that's a lot to do with it too. I also think just being a person of color, you know, as in any industry, is going to shape your experiences professionally, you know. But I mean, you know, it's just better
being
as
a person
in,
of color in such a.
I think so. I think
has
I
the
think it's
criticism
becoming,
lessened? Does the less
No, it
criticism?
hasn't lessened. No, no, it definitely hasn't lessened. But the one thing that I'm very, very proud of is the fact that beauty brands in particular are more accepting. So 5-6 years ago, you know, I was kind of like the, what do they call it? The small fish in a big pond. Yeah, I was like, you know, very like dismissible. It's like, oh, like if we need a black girl, we'll call her. You know, it was like one of those things. Now, if you don't have a black girl on your campaign, if you don't have an Asian girl on your campaign, if you don't have anything more than blonde hair, blue eyes, you're gonna get dragged all over Twitter. They're gonna come for you. You know, it's like people take this, which isn't an idea, it's just like reality. I think people are now saying like, we wanna see real women. We wanna see real people. We wanna see spectrums. And I love that because I feel like now there's no excuse for just pushing one standard of beauty.
Okay, because you're a successful YouTube vlogger, do you have what are the basic rules, for example, for an aspiring YouTube vlogger?
So, of any genre, I do think you have to have good camera equipment. I'm gonna be very, very honest, especially if, you know, you're not competing. I don't like the word competing, but you are in some ways trying to keep up with what the standard is. There is definitely a standard. And even if that means getting that iPhone X Max, whatever the new one is, I don't know what the kids using. It's the new big iPhone. They just came out with the X Max or something.
X Max, yeah.
Even if, I mean, I've seen some great videos on an iPhone. You know, that could be the bear. I do. And the reason for that is because I'm doing makeup. And people want to see detail. They want to see
detail has to be there.
They want to see everything. They want to see an eyelash.
But did you start with a professional camera?
Oh, heck no! I had the most bootleg camera. This was.
So that shouldn't stop you from starting. That's what I'm saying. It shouldn't stop you that you don't have a professional camera.
No. But this was also 10 years ago. I started my channel in 2009. So this was a whole different ballpark. Like it was okay to have the bare minimum, you know. Now it's like.
So have good equipment while we, you know, tell us about the rest while we walk to the kitchen.
Please, by all means, be yourself.
Oh, be yourself.
Don't pretend to be something that you're not, because people will see it. They will see right through you, you know.
Okay.
And also, you know, if you go on camera and you're doing what Jackie Aina does, that's why people come to my channel. Oh. They're gonna go to my channel to see me. You know, be yourself because they're coming to see you. And I think sometimes people underestimate that. I'm so talkative.
So much information.
Yeah,
so much
I got
knowledge.
gems all day.
Fantastic.
Likewise, you look beautiful.
I love the look, the
Thank you.
track on Ankara.
It wasn't planned, but you know. we had to improvise.
No, I need to figure that out myself. I need to work on
So yeah, welcome to the kitchen, Jackie.
I'm very hungry.
And here with us is Chef Amaka. She's not disappointing you this morning. She's made rice and gizdodo sauce.
That's what it looks like on the screen.
Look
Beautiful.
at that. So nice.
Very nice.
But Mike is dishing.
You guys
his
won't
own
focus
as
on
always.
your.
We have security.
Okay.
Chef
What happened to ladies first?
Can you talk to us?
I'm getting this one for you.
All right, so give us a taste.
I'm gonna try the rice first, or should I mix? And
Please,
Yeah,
just
mix both.
Taste everything. And then we'll be able to say our goodbyes. Now, it is the Monday before Christmas, Christmas Eve, people.
Yes, people.
Make sure
We
you
love it.
go and have some fun. Spend time with family, friends, show loads of love. And of course, reach out to us, of course, online as well.
Yeah.
With the
so,
hashtag.
of course, we're going to be rounding off the show with a performance.
Yeah.
But before then, a big thank you to Homely NG.
Yes.
Fall Us, please.
Yes, indeed.
Always keeping it real on the show for us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And
yeah, thank you to all our guests. Thank you to the orchestra outside that were playing like crazy. Loved it, loved it, loved it.
we're heading to the garden now where some
orchestra.
We want to give you
orchestra
something
like it?
orchestra music.
put you in a Christmas mood.
See you tomorrow, Christmas
Bye,
Day,
people.
Yes, indeed.
7 a.m. Don't forget.
Merry Christmas.